Hey everyone, I'm Steve and I'm an addict. I'm going to talk about Crouton, which is, as Alan showed you, the way to show meetings on a website. And this is a WordPress plugin. This is my test site. Like Alan said, we don't like to work on live stuff because if we mess it up, then we got to jump in there and fix it. So this one here is my test site. I will show you one other site. So what it's doing right now, though, it is pulling live information from the Orange County, Southern California region, Orange County area. Nice thing about Crouton is you can display any meetings you want on it. As long as you know the root server, you can pull that information in. Crouton has different themes, so you can change the look of it. This one right here, you can see it has a completely different look, Louisiana. You can display different information on it. So what Crouton does is just like Kevin said, it pulls the information from the database and then displays it on the website. It's a WordPress plugin, so you need to run WordPress to use this plugin. Now, Crouton also is built with a language called JavaScript, and it can be run on websites other than WordPress. If you're real interested, like Kevin said, go to our Facebook page or Slack channel or send us a message and we'll walk you through what you need to do to get it onto another website other than WordPress. It's real easy to use. The back end of this is the back end of WordPress. You go to settings, Crouton, and this is the address for the server for Southern California. And then I have the service body. So if, say, you wanted to serve, okay, how about the greater Los Angeles area? So we just pick that service body, scroll down to save changes, go back, and I'm hoping mine refreshes as fast as Alan's. And yay. So now we're getting only the meetings in Los Angeles. Like they said, you can sort by cities, by groups, locations. Right now, with everything pretty much being virtual, the locations tab is not showing what would be a church name or a community building or a hospital. It's real, like I said, pretty easy to do. You can use different things to display different information. Let's go back to Orange County just because that's where I got my start in NA. I got a lot of history there. So that quickly, we went ahead and went back to the Orange County area. And if, like I said, if we refresh it, there we are again. This one's showing, like Alan said, this one's a virtual meeting. This one's meeting still in person. So it's going to show the name of the group. This is the venue name, the other place. This one here is at an Alano Club. So all that information is in the BMLT database when you saved every meeting in there. And that's one of the things that the BMLT server works on is meetings. It's not so much group based as it's meeting based. Another thing you can do is say your website, you just wanted to show only virtual meetings. There's a trick that you can do to do that, and it's called a custom query. I'm going to show you real quick how to get to it. There's another website that we use called tally.bmlt.app. It's on our on our website. You can get a link from there. This lists all the servers that we know of in the world. You'll probably see some in there. So what I'm going to look for is the Southern California regional server, which is right here. And I'm going to click on the Explore link, and it's going to bring up this right here. This is a way to build a query real quick, or if you just need some other information. So I'm going to look for, I want the Orange County area. And what I also want is just this format right there, virtual meetings. And if you look up here, right there, that's going to change when I click virtual meetings off and on. So I'm going to copy just this part right here. I could copy just the formats, but I'm going to copy it all. Control C, and I'm going to go back to Crouton's admin section. And right here where it says custom query, I'm just going to paste that in there and save it again. And then we're going to go back and refresh. And now it's going to show just virtual meetings. So you can sort and display meetings by days if you wanted, by any of the formats, open meetings, closed meetings, handicap accessible, any of the formats are in there that you could do that with. You can sort, and like I said, there's all these formats right here that you could use if you wanted to. Another way of being able to search for meetings and post them on a website is by using a link. You can send that information to Crouton by using an actual URL. This is the Italian regional website. I have this map on there. These are what they call provinces, which are our states, okay? So if I click on this one, Lazio, it's going to go ahead and show all the meetings in Rome. And if what it did is up here in the URL, it passed it a custom query to tell this page that it wanted only the meetings in that province, and it wanted it in an Italian language, and it wanted it only the cities and the formats. So what you're looking at, I could actually do again on any server by just, if it's set up that way, custom queries always override whatever the settings are in the admin section of the Crouton. So anyway, like I said, pretty easy. It's all customizable. The information that you want to display, you can customize in a couple of these areas. When Kevin was showing the Facebook page, there was a question in there about this stuff. It's handlebars and a bunch of other stuff. If you get real good in techie and you want to mess with it, we got a couple of people are really good at it. I see Adam's face in the top of my list. He's pretty good at it. And we can help you walk through to change any of that information you want to something else. Styles. Let's see real quick. There's a whole bunch of different styles because, you know, we all just want, I'm using Kevin's on this one. Lucy's, if I remember right, has a whole different look. So there, it changed all those colors, a little bit of the fonts and stuff to match that website that she had built. You can go through and use any of these that you want. If you have a custom one that you would like to do, you can put all that custom CSS in this box right here. You can also send us that custom CSS and we'll make you another drop down with your name in there. There's a whole, like I said, there's a bunch. There we go, Seattle Rain. This should look just like Alan's. But as you see, it's very customizable, and like I said, any of this stuff, the fonts, all that can be changed and to do it whatever you want. And with that, that is Crouton. Like I said, if you want more information, hit us up on Facebook, the website, or any of that. We'll help you out. Back to
Hey,
you,
Steve,
Jeff.
do you want to put a map, show how a map is associated with a meeting list with Crouton?
There's a map. I'd have to do the short code.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to go back into the page and drop it into the short code.
That's also another feature with Crouton that's pretty popular, is that you can put the map on top of the meeting directory table, and addicts can actually select that location and then select a Google, and then it pops up a Google map, which gives a newcomer the ability to find that meeting if they've never been before, right? Really important for new members.
This one here, it's going to show the map. This Crouton installation is hooked to the Tomato server. So it's pulling all the information from all the meetings that we know of in the world. So right now it's showing, this is where I am, out in the middle of East Texas in a little tiny town. And it's showing me there's meetings here in Beaumont and all that. So say we want to know where some meetings are over here in Charlotte. So I'm going to click search and I'm going to drop my pin right there on Charlotte. And it's saying it's got issues. Wait. That's interesting. Let's do this then. There you go. Las Vegas. So just that quick, you could have a website where if any of your members are going to travel, they can pull meetings up in those cities if the BMLT is in use in that region or zone.